Join the movement. Go all electric with Pure Electric.
Inner city rental upgrades. I acknowledge that I live and work on the unceded lands of the Kulin Nation. I pay my respects to the traditional owners of this country, their ancestors and elders past, present and emerging. I recognise that First Nations have cared for country over thousands of years and that there is a continuing connection to lands, waters and communities. We have been renting for 28 years and are unlikely to be able to buy a house anytime. We have lived in this house for 7 years. When we applied, we said we would like to be long-term renters, although because this is not the standard, the real estate agents still only give us 1 or 2 year leases and usually increase the rent, so there is still the insecurity of being moved on any time. We have mostly been on a low income, so any upgrades we have attempted to do as cheaply and efficiently as possible, whilst also being temporary or of benefit to the owner. Rental properties make up a significant portion of building stock. With issues such as housing affordability, many renters are becoming long-term tenants and choosing to rent over taking out a mortgage. In the shift towards a zero-carbon economy and low-energy future, all buildings, especially homes, will need to address their energy use and comfort. Renters may be able to make certain modifications to a home, particularly if there is an improvement to the property, and because there are many temporary solutions that can be implemented, renters do have opportunity to modify their environment. They may also be able to discuss modification options with the property owner for the benefit of both parties, such as installing blinds to keep homes warmer in winter. In our inner city rental, I can show both long and short-term renters some ways of modifying their home to be more habitable in extreme weather events and also more energy efficient to reduce their service bill costs. Homeowners looking for low-cost or temporary solutions can also benefit from a few of these ideas. Solutions we have made or experimented with include insulating the single glazed windows with bubble wrap to the bedroom windows and openable skylights, cardboard to plastic skylights, and double glazing film on sliding doors. To keep the sun out of the house on summer days, we have rain-shade film to north-facing glazing that can't have blinds installed, and shade cloth that's been bulb clipped to the edge of the gutter on east-facing glass. On extreme hot days, we shut up the house and stick curtains over the top of drawn blinds, tucking them in over the roller. We do this also in the middle of winter at night. This helps with the draught we felt sitting next to the windows in the evenings where all the heat escapes. There is a lot of glass in this house. It looks great on a nice day, but east and north facing glass can quickly warm up the house on a hot day and bleach our books. We requested blinds from the owners, but they would have just put in the cheapest option, roller blinds. Because a lot of heat is lost out of the single glazing, I wanted something to insulate to keep our winter heat bills down as well. The east hallway and south entry windows didn't have blinds to start with. For a little while we just had curtains on temporary rods in the hallway. Then we paid for and DIY'd installed honeycomb blinds. We waited until there was a good sale on to get them half price. In summer we wanted to open up the house to keep it cool. Many of the windows and doors didn't have fly screens and solutions were not easy. We also wanted to keep our pets safe and give them access to the courtyard. We fixed fly screen with the Velcro. We've hung fly screen mesh from a temporary rail and installed magnetic fly screens to the sliding door. As a permaculturalist, I wanted a garden, but also to keep heat off the pavers and stop it radiating into the house. The garden are mostly pots and tiny bits of ground that have been planted efficiently. Other measures that have been employed or tested include draft proofing to doors and windows. See the gaps to sliding doors when we moved in? All the gaps have been located and treated with foam and rubber seals. Getting off gas. When the gas heater was inspected and found to not be working, we advised the agent and landlord that we don't use it, using the reverse cycle system or portable radiator if we needed heating, and we suggested they remove it. We had a residential efficiency scorecard assessment done, which highlighted a small electric hot water system used just for the kitchen tap. It would heat in the middle of the night and use a lot of power for little gain. We now use a kettle. The portable induction cooktop is fast and means we're not using gas to heat this water. We monitor the temperature to see when we feel comfortable and don't turn the AC on in summer until it reaches about 30 degrees inside. In winter it's usually 16 degrees before the reverse cycle is needed. This range we can comfortably cope with outside. The latest experiment is taping Sisolation and bubble wrap to the panel lift garage door. The garage is underneath a bedroom and upstairs gets very warm. Probably there is no insulation in the floor between. Other ways we live sustainably in a rental. We grow our own food, compost and worm farm, collect cold shower water, buy in bulk and make from scratch. Thanks for watching. My name is Sarah Rickard and I am an architect, energy rater and scorecard assessor. If you would like some assistance in upgrading your home to be more sustainable and energy efficient, you can contact me via www.rearchitecture.com.au. I'm always happy to chat with anyone and can provide some further assistance to those with no or low income free of charge. You can also reach me through Climate Action Maribyrnong.